You're watching Daytime Tea Time with Candice. Daytime
Tea Time.
Daytime Tea Time.
No way. Only I've seen your breasts and that's totally true.
Daytime Tea Time. It's time to pour this tea, stir this tea, and sip this tea. Let's get right into it. Hey guys, it's Candice. Alright, you see that title, so you already know I got something to say about Chris Brown. Okay guys, this is an update to my last video. I made a video about Rihanna and her issues with Snapchat and how Snapchat had a game on their app called Would You Rather Slap Rihanna or Punch Chris Brown? And as you know, that's very controversial because they were involved in a domestic violence situation. Okay, everybody knows about that. Well, when Rihanna responded, the Shade Room reposted it, and look who liked the post. Chris Brown. He liked it and then he commented the praying emoji. So I guess that was his positive way of commenting on the situation and saying like maybe he's praying for domestic violence victims, he's praying about the situation. I don't know what he meant, but he put the praying emoji, which is typically a positive response to something. So I went on to Chris Brown's Instagram to see if he made his own post about the situation. And of course he did. He reposted a video of his friend Joyner Lucas. If you don't know who Joyner Lucas is, he has that song I'm Not Racist, and he has a song with Chris Brown called Stranger Things. Google him if you don't know who he is. But this is the video that Chris Brown reposted as, I feel, his own opinion. And then I'm gonna come back and tell you what I think about it.
You motherfuckers gonna realize this nigga Chris Brown is not human. That nigga's not from this planet, nigga. I've been telling niggas this shit for years, bro. I don't know what planet that nigga from, but that nigga not from Earth. I tell you that shit. And I see every time this nigga do some superhuman shit, the first thing motherfuckers want to post is, oh, man, he's a woman beater. You could do that shit all you want, but that does not take away from the fact that he's gonna do what he do better than any nigga who's ever done it. And you can just run to that comment if you... That's a scapegoat comment, nigga. But just remember, Malcolm X had a pass, nigga. When the niggas start dancing better than favorite dancers, oh, but he's a woman beater. When the niggas start singing better than any nigga who's ever sung before, oh, but he's a woman beater. Then the niggas start rapping better than your favorite rappers, but he's a woman beater. And then the niggas start balling better than your favorite baller, but he's a woman beater. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Okay, so as you can see, everything that this man was saying, Chris Brown agrees with. So this is his way of responding to Snapchat bringing up the old domestic violence situation with Rihanna. So it seems that on the Shade Room, Chris Brown was being positive by putting the praying emoji, but he posted this and he also put the praying emoji and the fire emoji and the wave emoji. I don't know what that means. Y'all, what's the wave emoji? But anyways, Chris Brown reposted what this man is saying, and this man is basically saying, quit bringing up the fact that he's a woman beater. Focus on his talents. He can sing, he can dance, he can act, he can play basketball. Chris Brown wants y'all to focus on that and not his past with domestic violence. Now, this response was very interesting to me. While I do understand Chris Brown's feelings with being super annoyed with having to always focus on his negative past with domestic violence, I do feel like this response was a little bit passive aggressive. Chris Brown knows good and well that he can't get on camera and say the things that this man was saying, so he decided to repost him as a way of acknowledging that he feels this way. When you're dealing with domestic violence issues, I'm sorry, Chris Brown, but it's not about you and your feelings. You're the one that did it, okay? So the proper thing to do, in my opinion, I feel like he should have either not posted anything about it or post something positive. A simple post saying, domestic violence is a serious situation and it should not be joked about, Snapchat. That would have resonated with people a lot more, in my opinion. Because with the post that he posted, it makes it about him. As if his annoyance with the past being brought up is more important than the fact that Snapchat poked fun at domestic violence. And that's the thing with Chris Brown. Sometimes you have to be a little bit selfless when it comes to these situations. I feel you. I would be pissed off if people keep bringing up my negative past. But it's your negative past. You did it. You gotta humble yourself and make a post about something else. You have to humble yourself and make a post that will build up people who have dealt with domestic violence. Rather, it's the victim or the culprit. You know what I'm saying? I think Chris Brown could do a lot of good and help the people who got beat and help the people who did the beating. Because in that situation, both people need therapy. Both people need help. It's not normal for a man or a woman to be beating up somebody because they're angry. So I think Chris Brown's energy could be better spent making this situation more positive, okay? That's just how I feel. The kind of star that you are and the influence that you have, I feel like you could have done a lot of good by making a post building up people who dealt with domestic violence. That's all I'm saying. But instead, he chose to repost a video of somebody pretty much giving him brownie points for his talents. And I don't know, man. I feel some kind of way, y'all. I feel some kind of way. Because when I watched this post, although everything the guy was saying was true, it is true. Chris Brown is extremely talented. And I wish people would stop calling him a woman beater. But if that's the only post you're gonna make after Snapchat straight up disrespected anybody who's ever been involved in domestic violence, if that's the only post you're gonna make, Chris Brown, you tripping, dog. I'm sorry. Everything is not about you. Do like Rihanna did. Make a post about domestic violence and how it's wrong and speak up for those who went through it and who are continuing to go through it and haven't made it out yet. Just like Rihanna did. That was the proper response, in my opinion. And I don't need all the Chris Brown fans coming in my comments telling me I'm hating on him or I'm being negative. I'm not being negative. I'm not Snapchat. I ain't do it. I'm just on YouTube telling my opinion about it, okay? Well, in other Chris Brown news, since I'm talking about spinning things into a positive, let's talk about positive things about Chris Brown. Chris Brown has this song that he just put out, y'all, and it is super, super dope. It's called Freaky Friday. And if you're familiar with the movie Freaky Friday, it's amazing. I haven't seen the super old Freaky Friday. I'm familiar with the one that has Jamie Lee Curtis and Lindsay Lohan in it. And y'all, that is like one of my favorite movies where the mother and the daughter switch bodies. Okay, in Chris Brown's Freaky Friday video, it's him and Lil Ducky who switch bodies. And it is hilarious, y'all. I enjoyed that video. I think I've watched it like 10 times already. If y'all haven't seen it, go watch it, because I'm not about to get a copyright issue and put it in my video, okay? But anyways, go watch that video, y'all. It's amazing. It's so well produced, and it just brought me back to those Freaky Friday days when I used to watch that movie with Lindsay Lohan. Chris Brown is reposting people on Instagram making videos about his Freaky Friday video. And one of the videos that I loved, he reposted Jess Hilarious. Y'all know that comedian Jess Hilarious? Well, she made a video basically crying. I think she's acting. I don't know if she's serious, but she's crying talking about how talented Chris Brown is. I'm gonna play that clip for y'all real quick, and then I'm gonna come back and tell y'all what I think about it.
Like, yo, any of y'all ever cried because Chris Brown is so talented? You know what I'm saying? I mean, I know it's weird, you know what I'm saying? I ain't no bitch, you know, don't get me fucked up, but yo, you ever see something that this nigga do and just be like, yo, what the fuck am I doing with my life, you know? Like, yo, Chris Brown is crazy, bro. Like, he just dropped a video. It's called Freaky Friday. Yo, I swear to God, he's so talented. You just cry, you know what I'm saying? Yo, it make you feel like you ain't doing shit with your life. I feel like my jokes ain't fun. Like, yo, I love this nigga, yo. And he might not even like me, but I love this nigga, yo. How he do this shit, you know what I'm saying? Where he from? Who is he, you know?
So yeah, Chris Brown reposted that and he put I love you and the praying emoji. Okay, so you see people are loving this Freaky Friday music video. People are going in for it, okay? I'm definitely here for it. And on top of all of this, y'all, Chris Brown is one funny dude, okay? Oh, y'all didn't know Chris Brown was funny? Insert clip.
Oh, bitch, what it is? Fuck it up, gonna take a shit. Oh, God, what it is? Fuck it up, gonna take a shit. Hope the water don't touch my dick. Hope the water don't touch my dick.
Okay, y'all, I'm done with this. We had our Chris Brown moment, so I need y'all to comment y'all thoughts below on everything I talked about. Comment your thoughts on Chris Brown's response to the Snapchat issues and domestic violence issues. What do you think of Chris Brown's reaction by reposting a video of somebody telling us to basically let it go and focus on his talents. Did you like that response, or do you feel like he was better off saying something positive about the domestic violence issue? Also, comment your thoughts below on his Freaky Friday video because I'm here for it. I love it. Comment all your thoughts below. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and I'm gonna catch you in the next one, all right? Bye.